Brother, your business might be transactional, but your marriage isn't. See, everything you do inside your marriage, you got to stop connecting an expectation on the other side of it. You have an expectation, and you know what an expectation is? A lot of times it's a pre-planned resentment. So you feel bitter and resentful inside the relationship because everything you're doing is somehow backfiring. And why? Because you have an expectation attached to it. You can't wound people and then determine how quickly they should heal. And when your marriage has been slowly declining over years and years and years, you have to take away the expectation. Be more committed to your process than you are committed to your wife's response to what you do or your wife's response to your process. Your marriage is not transactional. See, the marriage isn't about what you get out of it. It's about what you bring into it. It's about what you're pouring into it. It's about what you put into that relationship. Because you're going to get out of it whatever you put into it. And you're wondering why it feels empty and lifeless. It's because you're not putting your best into it. So many areas of your life, especially your business, you put your best into it. And what do? You get a sense of worth and validation from that work. And why? You're not receiving what you want from the relationship because you're not putting anything into it. You can't emotionally neglect your wife and then expect abundance and fulfillment and gratitude inside your relationship. You got to nurture that. You got to put time and energy into that. My question is for you, why haven't you been doing that? Why haven't you been prioritizing your marriage? One of the greatest assets that God ever gave you. God blessed you. He gave you this amazing marriage. And you've poured nothing into it. Because you've been so focused in the external, in moving the ball forward, in problem solving. And that problem solving mentality, it backfires inside of our marriage. Why? You can't use that power through mentality inside of your marriage. The marriage requires you to downshift. It requires a much more emotionally present version of you. So it's time to increase your emotional intelligence. You've done all this work in the external. But now it's time to do some work internally.